Hey everybody, this is Kelly Croy with a really quick reminder that next week, in 1 week, December 10th, on Monday, we're going to have our next 2-hour staff enrichment day. And this 2-hour staff enrichment day, next Monday, December 10th, is going to be focused on applying the R factor in academics. And so our last few staff enrichment days were focused on R factor training, which we've been applying in our personal lives, our professional lives, and dealing with students and parents and colleagues and administrators and all the challenges that we face. Now we're going to apply that R factor into instructional practices and academics. And so we look at the outcome we want, which is clearly we want to provide the best educational experience to each and every student that enters our classroom. And we know that there are all kinds of events and obstacles that get in the way of having the best educational experience, but we can't control those. And so Monday, December 10th, is the beginning of a journey where we're going to focus on what we can control, what we can focus on, our response to all those challenges to get the outcome we want, which is a great educational learning experience for each and every student. It's R Factor Day in academics. We're going to be focusing on a better understanding of the Ohio Learning Standards and how we can deliver instruction that best helps our kids understand those learning standards and master them. And so we look at the 6 R factors. The first one, press pause. Monday, December 10th is going to be a time for us to stop, press pause, and think about the Ohio Learning Standards and instructional practices and about what we are trying to accomplish. We're going to work at getting exceptionally clear about the outcome that we want. We're also going to get our mind right, the second step, and we're going to come with a productive mindset, a solution-focused mindset, and we're going to own the Ohio Learning Standards, and we're going to own the message that we are telling ourselves. The message I think we really want is that we can teach every single student. Every single student can learn. The third step is responding above the line. We want the best possible response that we can deliver. The fourth factor is get good at change. And this is something new. It is a change. It doesn't mean what we've done is wrong. We just think we can do things better in the future. And so it's a time to work with each other to get the change that we want. The fifth factor is make a difference. And we want to create a great experience for others that we're working with. And we know that what we do has a profound impact on others. And we want to have a great day and make a great experience for our students and our colleagues. And it's a skill building day. We want to be intentional about the habits that we're developing and the skills that we're learning and to get where we want to go. And so that's what it is. We're going to be mapping the Ohio Learning Standards. The core subjects, math, social studies, science, and ELA, will be meeting in groups to work with each other to discuss the Ohio Learning Standards and create I can statements with each other's great ideas in mind. The essential subjects will meet with Jen Dackerman at the middle school. There'll be more details on all this to come. This is just a quick preview. And our essential subjects would be areas like art and physical education and orchestra and areas like that. They also have Ohio Learning Standards to focus on, and it's going to be a great time for them to get together as well and collaborate on some great educational goals. Every group is going to have a curriculum mapping facilitator that's worked with me and the principals that understand the process and the template that we're going to be using. And so they'll be there to ask questions, but you can always email me or call me or stop in or ask me to come over, and I'll be happy to work with you about how this will take place. But there's going to be somebody in the room with you that knows what to do, and the process is really simple. Here's basically the process. You're going to be given a copy of this Google Sheet, which is a curriculum map template, and you're going to make a copy of it, and you're going to rename it, and you're going to share it with me, your principal, and assistant principals. And you're going to copy and paste the number of the Ohio Learning Standard. You're going to copy and paste the description of the Ohio Learning Standard. So the first 2 columns, easy. Copy and paste directly from the Ohio Department of Education site. You will have paper copies of the Ohio Learning Standards out, so you can make sure that you have the most updated version of those, and you can write on them and break them down to get a better understanding. Then you're going to read the standard out loud and work with your colleagues in your department or grade level about what that Ohio Learning Standard is saying to get a better understanding of it. Some of them are easy and some of them are much more in depth, and you really will benefit from listening to all the great minds in the room. And you'll record what you come up with in this column. And it won't be a well-worded paragraph or anything like that. It's going to be a bullet point list of what you understood that needs to be instructed. And then finally, and this is the last column that we're going to focus on right now, is the evidence of learning. These are the I can statements, what the students will learn from that instruction that you broke down with your colleagues. And so you'll record as many I can statements as needed, and they will begin with I can for a student to master that particular standard. And we're not going to worry about all the other columns. Okay, those are just there to get you thinking about ways to provide instruction of the Ohio Learning Standards. And so really, it's that simple. That's all we got to do. Copy and paste, collaborate with our peers to record some thoughts about the Ohio Learning Standards, and then create the I can statements that meet those standards. We're here for the discussion. We want to be solution focused. We want to trust the process. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, contact me. I'll help you out. There'll be more information to come about where you're meeting, what time, and what you need. This was just a preview. Thank you very much for watching this video.